Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. Over the past few days, we've had to say goodbye to several beloved stars, from Hollywood legends to global icons. Their contributions left a lasting impact, and today we're taking a moment to remember them. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps us out. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you so much. And now, let's get into it. Young Scooter, Atlanta's street icon and his inspiring musical legacy. Atlanta has long been a powerhouse for hip-hop, producing numerous influential artists, and Young Scooter is one of its standout figures. Born Kenneth Edward Rashad Bailey, he is not just a talented rapper, but also a voice for the raw and unfiltered realities of street life. With his powerful rap style, captivating melodies, and deeply emotional lyrics, Young Scooter has carved out a solid place in the music industry, especially with hits like Street Lottery and Jet Lag, collaborations with Future and Juice WRLD. His music not only reflects real-life struggles, but also conveys messages of resilience and perseverance. Have you ever listened to any of Young Scooter's songs? If so, which one is your favorite? What makes Young Scooter unique is his ability to bring authentic street stories to life through his music. His songs go beyond entertainment. They serve as a reflection of the tough realities many people face. By blending catchy beats with hard-hitting lyrics, Young Scooter has successfully connected with fans who relate to his experiences. From struggling in his early days to becoming one of the most respected names in hip-hop, his journey is an inspiration to many. Do you think music can be a powerful tool for change? There's no denying that collaborations with top artists like Future and Juice WRLD have helped elevate Young Scooter's career. His music not only carries his signature style, but also showcases the influence of his peers in the hip-hop industry. Jet Lag is a prime example of this, seamlessly blending Juice WRLD's melodic touch, Future's bold delivery, and Young Scooter's raw street energy. This collaboration resulted in a track that embodies modern hip-hop while maintaining its unique character. In your opinion, who has been Young Scooter's best collaborator? Despite achieving significant success, Young Scooter has remained true to his roots and continues to grow as an artist. He consistently releases music that reflects his personal journey while staying connected to the hip-hop community. Through his lyrics, he tells stories that resonate not just on an individual level, but also mirror broader social struggles, making his music both powerful and widely appreciated. That's why his artistry carries such weight and is beloved by fans. What do you hope to see next from Young Scooter? Share your thoughts below. Clive Revill. A 70-year journey of a stage, screen, and voice acting legend, Clive Revill is one of the rare actors who has made a lasting impact across multiple artistic fields. Born in New Zealand, he built a career spanning 7 decades, delivering unforgettable performances on stage, television, and in voice acting. From powerful roles in classic plays to appearances in renowned TV series like Star Trek, The Next Generation, and Columbo, Clive Revill has showcased his incredible versatility. Star Wars fans will undoubtedly remember him as the original voice of Emperor Palpatine in The Empire Strikes Back, before the role was later replaced in subsequent versions. Did you ever recognize his voice in Star Wars? What sets Clive Revill's career apart is his adaptability and ability to excel in various genres. He was not only a talented stage actor, bringing Shakespearean characters to life, but also a memorable presence on both the small and big screens. Whether in detective shows like Columbo or sci-fi series like Star Trek, The Next Generation, he infused his roles with nuance and depth, making each character uniquely compelling. Is there a particular role of Clive Reville's that stands out to you? Beyond theater and television, Clive Reville also proved his talent in voice acting. He gave Emperor Palpatine a chilling and authoritative voice, adding to the mystique of this iconic villain. Though he only voiced the character in the original version of The Empire Strikes Back, his performance left a lasting impression on many Star Wars fans. Additionally, he lent his voice to various animated films and other projects, further demonstrating his wide-ranging skills. In your opinion, which of Clive Reville's voice roles is the most memorable? Now at 94, Clive Reville remains celebrated as a veteran actor with a remarkable career. He is a true artist, dedicating himself to the craft for over 7 decades. His performances and voice work have become an integral part of film, television, and theater history. His career serves as an inspiration to many young actors seeking their own path in the industry. What do you think is Clive Reville's greatest artistic legacy? Share your thoughts below. Nipsey Hussle, from rapper to social activist, and a legacy that will never fade. Nipsey Hussle, born Ermias Joseph Asghedom, was one of the most influential artists and social activists in South Los Angeles. Growing up in the Crenshaw neighborhood, he was not only known for his musical talent, but also for his tireless efforts to improve his community. Mixtapes like Crenshaw and Victory Lap captivated music lovers while delivering powerful messages about perseverance, passion, and the importance of investing in one's community. Nipsey consistently encouraged self-reliance and urged young people in underserved neighborhoods to overcome adversity and rise above. How do you think music can transform a community? Nipsey Hussle built his career not only through music, but also by being deeply involved in positive community work. He became a role model for the youth of Los Angeles, advocating for investments in education, entrepreneurship, and sustainable development. He used his fame to establish charitable funds, support educational programs, and revitalize the neighborhood where he grew up. These actions sparked a strong movement within the community, promoting positive change for future generations. Are you familiar with any of the social projects Nipsey Hussle was involved in? With his album Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle earned a Grammy nomination, further proving his exceptional musical talent. However, what made him truly special wasn't just his success in music, but how he blended his music with greater goals, helping and inspiring his community. Songs like Racks in the Middle and Hustle and Motivate weren't just about success, but served as encouragement for those struggling in life. He exemplified how music can be a tool for societal change. Is there a Nipsey Hussle song that particularly inspired you? In 2019, the world was devastated by the death of Nipsey Hussle when he was shot outside his clothing store in Crenshaw, a neighborhood he had worked so hard to improve. The tragedy deeply affected both the music community and society at large, but it also led to a greater recognition of his contributions. The ideals and vision Nipsey left behind continue to live on in the hearts of his fans. His legacy is not only in his music, but also in the profound changes he brought to the lives of those around him. How do you think Nipsey Hussle's legacy will be preserved in the future? Richard Chamberlain, a journey of a legendary career and a life of courageous personal choices. Richard Chamberlain is one of Hollywood's legendary actors, famous for his roles in iconic television series such as Dr. Kildare, Shogun, and The Thornbirds. With a career spanning decades, Chamberlain earned the title King of TV miniseries, thanks to his remarkable acting skills and natural charm on screen. His role as Dr. Kildare in the TV series Dr. Kildare propelled him to the peak of fame and created a lasting impression on audiences. What stands out to you about Richard Chamberlain's performances? Chamberlain was not only a star on the small screen, but also left a strong mark with his film roles. Shogun, 1980, is one of his most memorable projects, where he portrayed an Englishman stranded in 17th-century Japan. The film was not only a commercial success, but also received critical acclaim for its artistic quality. The Thornbirds, the miniseries that made him a household name, became a global phenomenon, earning Chamberlain a large and loyal fan base. Have you seen any of his films that you consider particularly outstanding? While Richard Chamberlain's acting career was full and illustrious, his personal life truly captured attention and admiration. In 2003, he publicly came out as gay through his memoir Shattered Love, a courageous act that many believe changed the perception of celebrities and public figures regarding their sexual orientation in the entertainment industry. This coming-out moment not only liberated him, but also sparked a wave of support and encouragement for others in the LGBTQ+ community to share their stories. How do you think the public acknowledgement of sexual orientation in the entertainment industry has evolved over the years? Richard Chamberlain passed away at his home in Hawaii at the age of 90, following complications from a stroke, marking the end of a life filled with remarkable achievements. His films are not only artistic works, but also a legacy he leaves behind for cinema and television. Though he has passed, his name will forever live in the hearts of his fans. What will you remember most about Richard Chamberlain? His iconic roles, or the courageous decisions he made in his personal life? Bruce Glover, the familiar face of villainous roles and a timeless acting legacy. Bruce Glover is one of the standout actors, particularly known for his chilling villainous roles in iconic films such as Chinatown and Diamonds Are Forever in the James Bond series. With his stern expression and ability to convey coldness and danger, Glover created memorable antagonists that audiences could never forget. His performances were not only a showcase of acting technique, but also a significant contribution to the success of these renowned films. Do you remember a particular villainous role of Bruce Glover that left a lasting impression on you? Bruce Glover's acting career spanned decades, and he was consistently praised for his ability to play sharp, menacing villains. Although not always the leading star, his roles always stood out. His performance in Diamonds Are Forever, 1971, one of the famous James Bond films, helped solidify his talent in portraying intense and captivating characters. Glover had a unique ability to convey tension and danger, making his villains iconic. Do you think playing a villain is always more challenging than playing a hero? Not only a talented actor, but Bruce Glover is also a proud father to Crispin Glover, a well-known actor recognized for his unique roles in films such as Back to the Future. Bruce inspired his son, not only through his acting experience, but also with lessons on art and perseverance in the craft. He was also a mentor, guiding and advising many young actors in building their careers. Are you aware of any actors whom Bruce Glover mentored or had a profound influence on in their careers? Though now at the age of 92, Bruce Glover remains an icon in the entertainment industry, particularly for his impactful portrayals of memorable villains. His contributions go beyond just acting. He has also helped shape and pass on his knowledge to new generations of actors. While he may not be as publicly visible today, his name is still remembered with respect and admiration in the film industry. How do you think Bruce Glover's legacy will be remembered in the future? Dennis Arndt, from Vietnam, veteran to legendary actor, a journey of determination and dedication. Dennis Arndt, at the age of 86, is a man with many stories and an inspiring journey. Before becoming a well-known actor, Arndt served in the U.S. military during the Vietnam War. His experiences in the war shaped a significant part of his character and inner strength, which played a role in his later acting career. Not only was he an actor, but Arndt was also a man with the spirit to overcome all difficulties and challenges. How do you think Dennis Arndt's military experience influenced his acting style? After completing his military service, Dennis Arndt decided to pursue his passion for the arts, especially acting. He became a familiar face in many famous films, including Basic Instinct and SWAT. In Basic Instinct, Arndt played a supporting role, but his talent left a lasting impression on the audience. Not only in cinema, Arndt also made a mark on Broadway with captivating roles. With his skilled acting and versatility in roles, Arndt built an impressive career in the arts. Do you have a particular performance by Dennis Arndt in film that stands out to you? Despite his successful acting career, Dennis Arndt always maintained a simple and humble life. After many years in the entertainment industry, he chose to live peacefully in a log cabin in Oregon, where he spent his final years. This simple yet meaningful lifestyle reflects the tranquility of a man who had faced many great challenges in life. Arndt was a model of someone who did not need the noise of fame to live a meaningful and happy life. Do you think Arndt's choice of a simple life can be an inspiration to others? Dennis Arndt passed away in his log cabin in Oregon, closing a life filled with meaning. He left a legacy in the hearts of his fans, not only for his acting talent, but also for the profound values he conveyed through each role and every step of his life. Those who knew him remember a humble man, dedicated to his craft, constantly contributing to the arts. What will you remember most about Dennis Arndt? His memorable roles, or the way he lived and faced life? Loretta Shriver, the woman of the screen and stories of life. Loretta Shriver is one of the most prominent figures in the entertainment industry, particularly known for her long and successful career in television. With many years of experience on the airwaves, she has established herself as a talented host, beloved by her audience. Widely recognized for her appearances on popular shows, Loretta impresses not only with her natural hosting ability, but also with her charm and close connection with viewers. Have you followed any of Loretta Shriver's shows? Beyond her television career, Loretta Shriver has also left her mark in the fields of film and theater. With her ability to adapt to various roles, she has proven her versatility by transitioning from television to film and stage projects. Audiences admire her not only for her talent, but also for her sincerity and dedication in every project she takes on. Loretta is a clear example that there are no limits for a true artist. Do you see her as an ideal role model for young artists? Loretta Shriver is not only a talented host and actress, but also a symbol of hard work and perseverance in the entertainment industry. Viewers can always feel her passion and dedication in every show or film she participates in. Particularly, she serves as a great source of inspiration for those aspiring to pursue an artistic career, proving that success comes not from luck, but from relentless effort. In your opinion, what is the most important factor for someone to succeed, like Loretta Shriver, in the entertainment industry? Although Loretta Shriver's career has entered a new phase, she remains a respected and beloved television icon. The legacy she has left in the hearts of her fans is not only in the shows and films she has been part of, but also in the valuable life stories she has shared through every role she has played. Surely her name will live on in the hearts of those who admire and look up to her. What do you think about Loretta Shriver's contributions to the entertainment industry? Olegario Vázquez Raña. From Olympic athlete to influential business tycoon. Olegario Vázquez Raña was not only an Olympic athlete, but also a remarkable businessman who built one of Mexico's leading empires in media, healthcare, and tourism. Born with a passion for sports, He represented Mexico in shooting events at the Olympics, demonstrating intense focus and determination. However, it was his keen business acumen that allowed him to expand his influence into critical industries, from media to healthcare and tourism. He is a prime example of how perseverance and strategic vision can take someone from the sports arena to the pinnacle of the business world. Do you know of any other athletes who later became successful entrepreneurs? With his strategic foresight, Olegario Vázquez Raña founded Grupo Empresarial Ángeles, one of the largest conglomerates in Mexico. His network of hospitals, hotels, and media channels has created thousands of jobs and significantly contributed to the country's economic growth. He was not just a businessman, but also a highly influential leader who knew how to merge business with community contributions. His pioneering spirit and long-term vision helped him achieve extraordinary success. In your opinion, what is the most important factor in becoming a successful entrepreneur? Beyond his thriving business career, Olegario Vázquez Raña remained deeply committed to sports and resilience. He served as the president of the International Shooting Sport Federation, ISSF, for nearly 40 years, helping to promote and expand the sport globally. Despite his demanding business commitments, he always found time for sports and charitable activities, supporting young athletes and encouraging a spirit of sportsmanship in the community. He is proof that sports and business are not separate worlds, but can complement each other to create a meaningful and impactful career. How do you think sports can help someone develop leadership skills and succeed in business? Olegario Vázquez Raña's legacy is not just about impressive business figures, but also about the inspirational mindset he left behind. He symbolizes perseverance, innovation, and social responsibility, a man who relentlessly pursued his passions and turned them into reality. His story serves as a powerful motivation for anyone chasing their dreams, whether in sports, business, or any other field. What aspect of his life do you find most inspiring? Eric Anderson, a memorable face of Hollywood and his lasting legacy on screen. Eric Anderson was one of the talented actors who left a lasting impression through many unforgettable roles in film and television. With a natural acting style and deep emotional range, he made his mark in the hearts of audiences with his performance in Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter, a part of the iconic horror franchise. Beyond that, he delivered outstanding performances in popular TV series such as NYPD Blue and Star Trek: The Next Generation, showcasing his versatility and captivating presence. His decades-long career reflected an endless passion for the craft. Do you have any special memories of the films he was in? Not only was Eric Anderson a talented actor, but he was also admired by colleagues and fans for his professionalism and dedication to his work. He consistently brought depth to his performances, whether in a horror film, a police drama, or a sci-fi classic. His role in Star Trek: The Next Generation secured him a place in the legacy of one of the greatest science fiction series of all time. Though he was not an A-list star, he still held a special place in the hearts of film and television enthusiasts. In your opinion, what makes an actor truly memorable, even if they are not a major star? Eric Anderson's passing due to esophageal cancer in Los Angeles was a great loss to the entertainment industry. His battle with illness was a testament to his resilience and strength, qualities that he also brought to many of his roles. Looking back at his career, we see an actor who gave his all, constantly innovated, and left behind unforgettable moments on screen. His legacy will live on through the films and TV shows he was part of. Have you ever watched an older movie and recognized an actor you liked but didn't know much about before? Eric Anderson's journey in the entertainment industry is a reminder that every actor, whether leading or supporting, contributes to the larger picture of film and television. He was more than just a name in a long list of supporting actors. He was a true artist who gave his best in every role. His films will continue to be revisited, reminding us of his talent and lifelong dedication to the art of acting. Do you have a favorite role of his? Henry Winkler, a television legend who continues to inspire. Henry Winkler is one of America's most beloved television icons. He rose to fame with his role as Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli in the legendary series Happy Days, a character that left a lasting impact on pop culture. With his cool demeanor yet compassionate nature, Fonzie was not just a fan favorite, but also a role model for multiple generations of viewers. After Happy Days, Winkler continued to showcase his talent in numerous notable roles, from comedy to more dramatic performances. Do you remember any particularly memorable moments from Fonzie's character? Beyond being a talented actor, Henry Winkler is also a successful producer, director, and author. He has produced numerous television programs and written children's books, most notably the Hank Zipser series, inspired by his own experiences with dyslexia. Despite struggling in school as a child, he never let that stop him from becoming a remarkable artist and an inspiration to many. His story is proof that anyone can overcome challenges to achieve success. Have you ever read or heard about Henry Winkler's books? Recently, Winkler has reaffirmed his place on screen with his role as Gene Cousineau in Barry, a critically acclaimed dark comedy crime series. His portrayal of the eccentric yet deeply layered acting coach earned him a prestigious Emmy Award. This proves that Winkler is not just a legend of the past, but continues to captivate audiences with powerful performances. Have you watched Barry? What do you think of his acting in the series? At 78, Henry Winkler remains passionate and active in various fields. He frequently appears on television shows, participates in charity events, and is always willing to share his experiences with younger generations. Even more admirable is that he has never let fame overshadow his genuine and warm-hearted nature. With an illustrious career and an unyielding spirit of learning and growth, he continues to be an inspiration to millions worldwide. What do you admire most about Henry Winkler, his iconic roles, or his enduring resilience? Jim Quinn, a powerful conservative voice, and his legacy in American broadcasting. Jim Quinn was one of the most influential conservative radio personalities in the latter half of the 20th century. Beginning his career in the 1960s, he quickly became a familiar voice on American radio, attracting millions of listeners with his sharp style, deep political analysis, and ability to blend information with biting humor. For decades, he delivered strong opinions on politics, economics, and society, helping to shape the perspectives of many on the nation's most pressing issues. Did you ever listen to Jim Quinn's program when it was on the air? Beyond being a radio host, Jim Quinn was a thinker with clear views on the Constitution, limited government, and free market economics. He firmly believed that government power should be restricted to protect individual freedoms and that economic freedom was the path to prosperity for all citizens. His sharp arguments had a profound impact on the conservative movement in America, especially in debates on taxation, social welfare, and gun rights. What are your thoughts on Jim Quinn's views regarding the role of government in people's lives? What made Jim Quinn particularly memorable to his audience was his ability to blend knowledge with humor. He wasn't just a serious talk show host. He knew how to make complex issues accessible to the public through an engaging, satirical, yet thought-provoking delivery. He inspired generations of conservative radio hosts, from newcomers in the field to some of the biggest names in the industry. In your opinion, what made Jim Quinn's voice stand out in American media? Following Jim Quinn's passing, people across the United States expressed their sorrow and respect for him. His legacy lives on not only through his radio programs, but also in the ideas he championed for decades. He was more than just a broadcaster. He was a thinker and a fearless advocate for the values he believed in. Whether one agreed with his views or not, there is no denying the impact Jim Quinn had on media and politics. Do you think today's media still holds the same influence as it did in Jim Quinn's era? L.J. Smith, the architect of modern vampire fiction and her enchanting literary legacy. L.J. Smith was one of the most influential authors in young adult fantasy literature. With the Vampire Diaries series, she created a captivating world where love, magic, and supernatural forces intertwined in an irresistible way. Her unforgettable characters, Elena, beautiful and strong, Stefan, kind-hearted, and Damon, dangerously charming, captivated millions of readers worldwide. Her mesmerizing writing style not only immersed audiences in her stories, but also played a major role in reviving modern vampire literature. Are you a fan of The Vampire Diaries? Beyond its success in print, The Vampire Diaries was adapted into a hit television series, elevating L.J. Smith's name to new heights. While the books already had a dedicated fan base, the TV adaptation brought her vampire world to an even larger audience. The complex relationships and the never-ending battle between good and evil drew in millions of viewers worldwide. Although the show made significant changes from the original books, the core spirit of the story remained, reflecting L.J. Smith's exceptional creativity. Which version do you prefer, the novels or the TV series? In addition to The Vampire Diaries, L.J. Smith wrote other fantasy works, including The Secret Circle and Night World. Her books often revolved around themes of magic, destiny, and fateful connections, creating vivid and immersive worlds. Readers adored her not only for her thrilling plots, but also for her ability to craft deeply complex and relatable characters. The heroes and villains in her stories were never simply good or evil. They had depth, making readers love, hate, sympathize with, and even fear them at the same time. Which character from L.J. Smith's works has left the strongest impression on you? L.J. Smith's passing due to complications from an autoimmune disease left fans heartbroken. Though she is no longer with us, her stories will continue to live on in the hearts of readers worldwide. She didn't just write books, she inspired a new generation of writers eager to tell their own supernatural tales. Her legacy isn't just in the pages she left behind, but in the dreams and imaginations she sparked in millions. If you could ask L.J. Smith one question about The Vampire Diaries, what would it be? Thank you all for watching today's video. The stars we remembered have left an incredible legacy, and their impact will live on in the hearts of fans everywhere. If you found this video meaningful, hit that like button to show your support and help more people see it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We really appreciate it. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.